Hi everyone, welcome to Vishwablooms. In this video, we are going to see about Class 6 Maths Techno Exponents and Powers chapter Aim 2. In Aim 2, our first topic is about exponential form. So the product of number x with itself n times is nothing but in this form we will write. So first I'll explain it to you. The product of number x with itself n times. That means you're multiplying x by itself. How many times? N times. That n can be 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, or any number of times. So what you're doing? Multiplying by itself. Multiplying x by itself. Okay. How many number of times? N times. That's why I've written n factors. Where this n should be a natural number. That is, it should belong to the natural number set. Now what is natural number set? You all know it starts from 1 and moves to on till infinity. Right? So this is called as product form. Generally how we will write in this way. 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. That is nothing but you have written 5. You have multiplied 5 3 times. Right? So when this looks so ugly, you can write it in even a smaller way. See, in times you are multiplying this. So in times if you keep on writing, it is very, you know, it is taking a lot of space. So you can write it as x power n. This here we bring you to the topic exponents and powers. Okay, here actually we are getting introduced to our title. In the first time we were not talking about it. We talked only about the theory. Here we are talking about our exponents and powers. Okay, so whenever a number is multiplied n number of times, you can simply write it as x power n. This is called as exponential form. That is, see, whatever number you are multiplying it is, that number you are writing here. How many number of times you are multiplying it, that number you are supposed to write it on top of it. Okay, we'll see examples so that you'll understand better. So as now you all know, x power n is nothing but the exponential form. Now here x is nothing but, so here this x is nothing but base. And x power n, right? This n is called the index or exponent. Very important, okay? Index or exponent. So now how you will read this x n? Like it is written in this way, right? So how do you read that? So it can be read in two ways, okay? This one. First is x raised to the power n. X raised to the power n. Also you can read it in other way. That is nothing but nth power of x. Nth power of x. In this way also you can read it, okay? Now we are taking an example here, 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. So here it is multiplied 4 times, as you can see clearly, right? So 5 is multiplied 4 times is nothing but simply 5 power 4, as we have seen this format. So 5 power 4 is the exponential form, or you can also call it as index form, okay? Index form. And this 5 into 5 into 5 into 5, this is called as the product form, or also you can call it as expanded form. These are the two names. Here also names, right? Now how do you read this? Here you can read it as 5 raised to the power 4, or you can also read it as fourth power of 5. Okay, we'll see some more examples. You should comment this down. Okay, I'll give you questions, you must comment it. 3 power 4, how do you write it as expanded format? In expanded form, comment this also. And 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 into 4, how do you write this in exponential form? Comment this. So don't forget to comment this. Two questions here, question 1, question 2. Okay, I'll see in the comments and I will like the comments which are correct. Now I'll give two examples based on this. So first is 4 cube. So you can simply 4 into 4 into 4. That's it, okay? Now if I am giving you 3 power 8, then you should write it as 3 into 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 3. Yes, this is 3 power 8. Now if suppose I have given you in multiplication form, that is product form. Like 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. So 5 times I multiplied with 5, right? So 5 power 5 is the answer. Next, I have 18 power 18 into 18 into 18 is just 18 cube. That's it. Okay. Now we have note points. These are very, very important. You should memorize them. These are like some of the laws. It's very important. Okay. Next, the first power of any number is number itself. This is the first and foremost point. That is simply x power 1 is x. Now, if for example, 2 power 1 is 2, 3 power 1 is 3. Nothing but we are multiplying that number only one time. See, 2 power 1 is only 2. 2 into 1, one time only we are multiplying it, right? So 2 power 1 is 2, 3 power 1 is 3, 4 power 1 is 4, 5 power 1 is 5, 1 power 1 is 1. In this way. Okay, I hope it is clear. Next, second power, generally whenever we are for any number, we can call it as square of that number for second power. That's why we say 2 square is 2 into 2, that is 4, like that. Now 2 cube, that is third power. So third power of any number we are calling it as cube. Third power of any number we are calling it as a cube of that number. So 2 cube is 2 into 2 into 2, that is 4 to the 8. Okay. So for second power of any number, it is called a square of that number. For the third power of any number, it is called as the cube of that particular number. That is clear, right? Now we are having examples here. Square of 3. If you are saying it, it means simply 3 square. 3 power 2. 3 raised to the power of 2. Second power of 3. You can call it in these many ways. Now cube of the number 5 is simply 5 cube. 5 raised to the power 3. Or you can call it as third power of 5. Right? It can be read in many ways. Simply 3 square, 5 cube in easier terms. Right? Now 1 raised to the power any number. 1 raised to any integral power is simply 1. Okay, this is very important. Like everyone knows it, right? See, 1 if you are multiplying it 4 times, 1 into 1 into 1 into 1, it is still 1. 1 if you are multiplying 3 times also, 1 into 1 into 1. So 1 when you are multiplying it any number of times, it is going to be 1 itself, right? 1 if you are multiplying it 2025 times, it is still going to be 1. 1 if you are multiplying it 2026 number of times, it's going to be 1. 1 if you are going to multiply it 1 million times also, it is going to be 1. Clear? That's it. Now you have negative numbers, negative ones. This is very important. Based on this, you have questions in challengers and packages as well. So be very careful and listen carefully. So minus 1 when it is raised to odd integral power, that is nothing but of minus 1 power 1, minus 1 power 3, minus 1 power 5, in this way. Odd numbers. Okay. When minus 1 is raised to the power of odd numbers, what happens is the result is going to be minus 1 itself. Why? I'll tell you. Minus 1 raised to the power minus 1 it is multiplied only once. That is, it's going to be only minus 1 itself, right? Now minus 1 when it is multiplied 3 times. Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. Now first minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. Again you have minus 1. So again 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. Clear? Now minus 1 into minus 1 power 5 is nothing but minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. See here, minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1, minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1, and lastly 1 minus 1. 1 into 1 is 1 and into minus 1 is minus 1 finally. So minus 1 to the power any odd power, minus 1 when it is raised to any odd power, it is going to be minus 1 itself. That is minus 1 power 2025 this year, it is going to be minus 1. Now minus 1 to the power next year 2026, it is going to be what? That is the next question. See, minus 1 when it is raised to even number, it is going to be plus 1. I'll tell you why. Minus 1 square, if you do, minus 1 into minus 1, it is plus 1. Right? You all know, right? Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. You have learned in integers chapter. What you will learn in integers chapter, I'll explain that also. So in integers, what we have seen is positive number multiplied by a positive number is positive number. Negative number when multiplied by a negative number is also a positive number. That is, same signs when they are multiplied, you get positive number. Opposite signs when multiplied, you get a negative number. That is a positive number. That is 3 into negative number minus 4. What you will get? Minus 12, negative number. Similarly, minus 2 into 3, that is a negative number multiplied by a positive number, you will get a negative number. So when two different sign numbers are multiplied, you get a negative number. But whereas when two same sign numbers are multiplied, you will get a positive number. Suppose 2 into 2 is 4, whereas minus 2 into minus 2 is also plus 4 only. That you started at integers. So that is what we are applying here in these powers. Okay. Now let me explain this. First, minus 1 power 2. So minus 1 into minus 1. Here both are negative numbers. So the result is going to be positive 1. Understand? It is by using this one. This rule. Next, minus 1 power 4. Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. See, minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. Again, minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. 1 into 1 is 1. Okay, we are using both the rules. So this is what we are using to find out these results. In future, nobody is going to explain this in this way it has come. You have to remember these results. Very, very important results. Okay. Now tell me, what is minus 1 to the power 2026? That is going to be plus 1 because it is an even number. Now, what is odd number and even number also I'll explain. So odd numbers are the numbers which are not multiples of 2. That means whatever the number which is not going to come in 2 table. See, even numbers are nothing but the numbers which will come in 2 table. That is the multiples of 2. In easier words I am telling, okay. See, listen again. See, in 2 table, 2 into 0 is 2. 2 into 1, sorry. Here it is 0. 2 into 0 is 0. 2 into 1 is 2. 2 into 2 is 4. 2 into 3 is 6 and 2 4s are 8, so on. So even numbers are, they're going to start from 0. 2 to 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 6 are 12, so on. 2 into 100, 200 also is an even number. So in that way. Now if you want to explain this in easier way, how you will understand is, suppose 2024. Now if this is an even number or not, check the units digit. Check the units digit. If the units digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, that means it is an even number. Check the units digit. Units place. Okay. See, here it is 4. That means this is an even number. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's it. Now for odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. If the numbers are ending with these numbers, then they are odd numbers. If these numbers are present in the units place of a number, then they are odd numbers. For example, here I am taking example this year 2025. Here 5 is there in the ending. That is an odd number. So this entire number is going to be an odd number. So now why I have explained this is, you have to understand these rules. These two rules you have to understand. That's why I am explained that. So I hope these two rules are very, very crystal clear to you. Okay. Now to let me know that you have understood that two rules very clearly, I'll give you two questions. Put that in the comment section again. Minus 1 power 664,784 is equal to question mark. Fourth one, minus 1 power 898,967 is what? So these two questions also, put it in the comment section. I will see the comments. So 1, 2, 3, 4 questions you have to comment it. So with this we come to the end of the concept explanation. So we'll see the challenges and packages in the next videos, okay? Because there are many questions. So thanks for watching our video. Do like, share, subscribe to our channel. Please support us. Okay. And also do comment the questions which I have asked. Comment also. Comment down in the comment sections. So bye for now. See you all in the next video.